Mistakes you need to avoid as a freshman year in college, International Student Edition. So before starting into the video, I would like to congratulate you guys for getting into a university in the US. I know how hard it is to get a college there, and I know how much trouble you and your family went through before actually getting an acceptance letter, and I'm so proud of you guys. Like, you guys can do this. The next 2 to 4 years is going to be your time, okay? So don't get scared, since I'm making this video just for people like me who were super nervous and live their own life, being independent and doing all the stuffs on their own. I get it. It's going to be really, really tough. But I'm here to help you guys go through this, and we can do this. Yay. So let's start with all the mistakes that you need to avoid so you won't end up like me. I just turned it into a very sad intro right now, but it's fine. Let's start. The first mistake that I did was underestimating the US education system. Yes, since as we know, India has a really strict education system, so I thought like, okay, maybe in the US it's super fun, but I was wrong. People work hard in the US. Like, you need to put in your 100% from day one to get at least an A or an A plus. Like, the first time I came here, like the first semester, I rarely cared about my studies. All I did was going out with my friends, meeting new people, hanging out, going to parties. I basically ruined my first semester in college. You know, I still feel guilty about it. So I hope you guys would prioritize academic as well as your personal life equally. So the next mistake that I did was with friends. So in my first semester, I had both really amazing friends who is really close to me till now, with friends who I thought were good. The relationship I had with them wasn't good. So even though they were good people, you know, the vibe doesn't match with other people. So if you are gonna find new people or new friends in your freshman year, please don't think they're gonna last longer. Like, if they do last more than your freshman or sophomore year, that's amazing, since you found gems in your life. But if they don't, please don't lose hope, since it's a new country and you're exploring yourself, you're exploring new people, you're exploring a lot of personalities in yourself. Just try to be careful with people that you get connect with. So I did a mistake of trusting a lot of people and them letting me down. So I don't want you guys to go through the same. So be wise. And if you're going through any problems, I just want to highlight this. If there's any problem that you're going, or you're going through any mental health, just contact anyone in your university mental health service. So do not get scared about this, since it's really common with a lot of people facing issues with people. The next mistake that I did was not taking enough Indian food to the States. So I am a person who's always like eating American foods like Subway, KFC, that I thought maybe, you know what, I don't need Indian food. Like, I'm used with American standardized food, so I think I'm good. But the moment I went to the US, everything changed. I craved for Indian food. I craved so much that I paid $20 for biryani, which is not even good. It wasn't good. Trust me, it's never to the level of an Indian biryani made in India. So please buy some food, like buy some biryani mix, buy anything that you can find in India which is very cheap, and take it to the States, because the moment you go to the US, it's super expensive, and it costs like around 1,000 to 2,000 every single time to buy even a packet of ghee. Like, I buy ghee here for like 300 to 500 rupees, and then me paying like $30 to buy one can of muggy. Like, man, that's really bad. Like, the moment I went there, I realized that I did a huge mistake of not taking stuffs that I needed to bring, like the essentials, and those are the necessity you need to take as an Indian student studying in the United States, because you're never introduced to the American style. Like, even though like you eat burger and pizzas in India, it's never the same in the US. So US have a very different style of food making that is very different in India. So you need time to adjust with all the new foods that you include, all the new meats that you eat. So please don't make this mistake like me, guys. Please don't make this mistake. The next mistake that I did was underestimating the climate change in the US. So compared to India, US have a very different climate, and I basically suffered a lot like last year, since it was one of the most coldest winters we had in Arizona, and I didn't have a single winter coat with me. So make sure you guys go and check the climate conditions before going to your place, and buy all the necessities in India. And it's really useful, since as I told before, here US is super expensive, and also the prices between Indian rupees and dollars are always increasing these days. Please just make sure you guys check your climate changes in your place and buy the necessary items. The next mistake that I did was not getting help from my university. So university provides a lot of tutoring centers, a lot of resources for you to succeed in your classes, and make sure you guys check all of those out before you start your classes, since it literally helped me in my second semester. So basically in my freshman year, first semester, I did not go to any of the tutoring, or I did not go to teaching assistants for help. I basically did all of them by myself, and I sucked. So basically all I had to do was go talk to my teacher assistant. So I told him that, hey, I was trying this problem out and I wasn't able to figure it out. Can you help me? And they helped me. So this was a mistake that I did in the first semester, and in the second semester, when I took help from other people, like I went to tutoring classes, I went to a lot of study sessions. I asked for help from teachers, like I asked help from a lot of professors who helped me, and they were really kind. So I want you guys to make sure you do not miss the opportunity of getting help from other people, because the university provides amazing resources, and make sure you guys take advantage of them. The next mistake that I did was not finding a job sooner. I know a lot of people say that you need to find a job after 1 year of education in the US, but that is only applicable for CPT and OPT. So any international student can work up to 20 hours in part-time inside the campus. So CPT and OPT is for times when you want to work off campus in your field of interest. So I would recommend you guys start finding jobs as soon as possible, since it's really helpful for you to connect with new people, get recommendations in the future. So I would just please try to find this out, because I am currently social media assistant in my campus. So I got this job like the last 2 months of my first year. So a lot of people that I knew got a job in the first semester of their freshman year. So it never hurts to get some extra bucks off your work, of something that you really like. So make sure you guys try or check it out, and you can get some help from a lot of academic centers in your university for some jobs, and you can go to your official university website that offers on-campus and as well as off-campus jobs. So the next mistake that I really want you guys not to do is with college clubs. Like, clubs are an amazing way to interact with friends, find new friends with the same interests. Like, for example, I love anime, and I joined an anime club, and I found pretty much a lot of my friends through that club. So this is an amazing way to get in touch with people, and also it's really helpful for your resume. Like in the future, you may get a role as a treasurer or even coordinator or maybe the president of the club. This is a really good asset for your future, since you can add this to your resume. Like, I was a president of the anime club. This shows that you have the social skills, the leadership, and also it shows that you did work outside of your academic. Since you're a fresher going into the work field, people expect you have a lot of other qualities other than your academics so that they can take you into their team. So please do not do this mistake of not joining any clubs, and join clubs that you feel you like it. Like, do not join any club that you have no interest with. You would never love going there. So find something that you love and join the club. It's always fun. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope my experience and my mistakes helped you guys avoid some in the future. And all the best for your freshman year. If you guys are Sun Devil, just make sure you guys comment down below, because I want to know if there's any fellow Sun Devil watching this video, and I would be really proud to know that. Okay, and if you guys have any questions or queries, please DM me in my Instagram account, manushree_official, or my email, manushree_mkumar@gmail.com, and I would make sure that I reply to all of you guys. Think of me as a friend, or think of me as a senior if you guys are from ASU. So keep following me, and not keep following me, just subscribe to my channel, like, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.